Sup YouTube, welcome back to another video documenting my journey to legend. In today's video, we are rocking a triple shadow team in the Evolution Cup featuring Dragonair, Machoke, and Dusclops. I spent over 850,000 dust on this goddamn team. Was it worth it? Yeah, actually it came in pretty clutch, not gonna lie. Would I recommend this team? Yeah, I would also recommend it. I think it's pretty fire. Before I get started with the battles, massive shout out to my girl Luckia, aka Lucia, for not only supporting the channel, but also being a kick-ass moderator in the Discord. Discord links down below. Go say thank you because she revolutionized the Discord. She gave it some personality, and I couldn't have done it without her, so many thanks. And without further delay, let's get into these battles. So, the first battle you're gonna see is one where I get absolutely clapped because your boy is, you know, incompetent. He doesn't know how to play this game. He's only reached legend once. He's still a shit. But yeah, we try this first team with Dusclops in the lead. I was initially trying the old Tho technical team that he used to hit legend back when the Evolution Cup was still a thing, or it was the first thing. And you're gonna notice that your boy queued up one into the wrong league. Right, so I'm seeing this Dragonair in the lead, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty fine. You know, I can win this in the ones, and then I hard swap into Machoke, and I'm met with a Medicham. And two things, right? As soon as I see the Medicham, I'm like, oh yeah, you dumbass, did you just click the wrong league? And then two, I'm like, why is it taking me so long to reach these moves? Your boy's running low kick like a idiot. So I don't know what the hell I was thinking. And now I'm like, you know what, maybe I can still win this. So I stayed in, hopefully looking for a potential win con. I had forgotten, one, that I lose CMP. I actually don't think that was a CMP. But I did think I could survive that. They come in with a Dragonair, which was kind of shit. But I forgot that because they threw 2 ice punches, they were on their 3rd cycle, which means they only need 5 counters to reach the next ice punch. And as soon as they hit the move, I was like, ah, shit. And now I'm just praying there's a Pidgey in the back. I throw this move off because I won't survive. I don't know why I go for the Aqua Tail. I mean, their switch timer wasn't up. And in the back is Basti and top left. So, yeah, learn your movesets. Learn to queue into the right leagues. Here we have a pretty solid matchup. You're going to lose the zeros because they beat you to the body slam. So I try to catch. Usually this works more often than not. If it doesn't work, they try to bring, they build up to the bulldoze, and they usually bait with the bulldoze. But I did end up switching to a Dragonair lead because even a Machoke lead is kind of crap. But a Dragonair lead is incredibly oppressive. Oh yeah, that's why I left that in, because we landed the Poltergeist. Is incredibly oppressive in the lead, as you're gonna see. Again, we're gonna make a catch on the Dusclops. And then Dusclops with an energy lead as more as a safe swap, in my opinion, worked a lot better for what I needed it to do on this team. Now, yes, I didn't speed this up. I am gonna succumb you to this incredibly tactical matchup. This matchup requires so much concentration, so much alertness in terms of when to throw your move, right? So you're rocking a 3-turn move, they're rocking a 3-turn move, but you still need to know exactly when to fire off this move, because otherwise you're gonna end up losing this team, this mid game, and it's gonna be incredibly painful for you guys to watch this, because again, this is like 5-head plays. Like you got to be way ahead of the game. You got to know what you're doing in order to try to flip this matchup. Unfortunately, I'm not that caliber of player. I learned afterward that if they come in with a stupid ass fucking Chansey, get out of there. Get out of there when your goddamn timer comes up. Lucky for me, they hard swap into the Vig, and I'm able to get this cross chop off. I do a combo play, which is sort of a bit unnecessary. What I should have done was shielded, and then once I got some damage off, then comboed, or just saved the Dragonair, because that Aqua Tail would have been useful somewhere else. So far, they're 2 times weak to a Machoke. I don't think they're going to be 3 times weak. I'm going to have to throw at the last possible second, hoping there's something in the back that Machoke can take out. They come back in with the Chansey. They try to catch on the Dragonair. I forgot the Dragonair was the lead. And they are either 2 or 3 away from the next one, and we managed to beat them to the cross chop and this KOs. As soon as I see that, I was like, oh man, it was such a close game. But But also, if you find yourself in that awkward-ass matchup, get out. Get out, because chances are your Dusclops is going to have more play. Again, here I tried to catch, but my opponent was a little bit smarter. They waited, and then they come in with a Graveler. And here I make a massive mistake. One, I wasn't too sure at the time about the timing on my counts, but also you should have baited. Every Graveler is going to shield. Graveler is incredibly glassy, especially if you build up to a respectable move. And I'm going to make another mistake here. Your boy still hasn't learned how to shield because for some reason, he's always trying to call the bait. Always. They have 2 Pokemon weak to a Machoke. I've noticed that most teams are ABA weak to fighting, which is pretty good for me. But at this point, these Dragon Tails, even on proper timing, are just going to do way too much to this Machoke, and it is going to take me out. Again, I did go on, or I don't know if I said it, but I did go on, I did have 2 4-1 sets with this team, and I did climb. I, like a dumbass, forgot to record the last battle where I went 4-1. So this is only going to be a 5 battles, 6 battles if you count the first one. And again, yeah, it's because your boy's an idiot. But we did climb to 2681 with this team. So if you're around that elo range, I would recommend this team if you want to play the Evolution Cup. I do prefer Shadow Dusclops over the non-Shadow. It has a better matchup against Vigoroth. In the zeros, they have to invest 1 shield if they want to win, especially if you're up some energy. I come in straight with Machoke as soon as I tank all that damage, or get off the energy rather, because they swapped out. And I'm just hoping that there's something Machoke can beat in the back. I didn't want to tank any moves from this thing. Luckily for me, they did shield. And then I think I forgot. Yeah, okay, it was the Dragonair in the back. At this point, I had forgotten what was in the back. I was like, oh my god, I almost won. And then I noticed that there was still 1 Pokeball in the top right corner. So yeah, just these battles take forever for some goddamn reason. I'm gonna try the exact same thing. You see my finger right next to the Dusclops. I do manage to catch the Body Slam. I don't have an energy lead, but if they swap out, I will have an energy lead against whatever comes in. They try to, oh my god. They try to catch, and I was expecting it, but I wasn't expecting a Chansey. Chansey with Zen Headbutt. I haven't seen anybody rocking Quick Attack or the Pound. But Chansey with Zen Headbutt is really good against Machoke. And I'm going to learn from my mistake. I'm going to tank a move. I tried to swap into the Machoke immediately, but I either clicked the wrong place or the game stuttered. As Jamie would say, fix your fucking game, Niantic. And they come back in with the Vig. Oh no, they come in with Dragonair. I full send the Dynamic Punch. Lucky for me, they tried to call the bait. And I think I let this go because I do survive. Those IVs coming in clutch. Rank 3 Machoke. Again, I wouldn't recommend Machoke. Dragonair and Dusclops do have some niche play in the Open Great League as well as some limited cups. I would prefer Vigoroth if you're going to rock this team. Just because, one, it is #1 in this league, I think. And it does have more play in the Open Great League. And even in some regional tournaments, if you ask Firestar, because that man is insane. I don't know how he made it work, but he made it work. And now this is pretty comfortable up a shield because Chansey takes forever to get to a move. Just make sure you don't allow any sneak-ins. At this point, I'm just going to shield once. They're never going to get to the next Psychic. I'm going to farm down. My opponent's going to see the writing on the wall, so to speak. And he's going to top left. And that's the last battle. Again, I didn't record the next set like a dumbass, but we did climb to 2681 with this team. I like it. I'm going to try rocking it. If it's not this, it's Master League with my D-Knight Double Steel, which I've been seeing more success with. I almost climbed up to Expert before trying this team and tanking a little bit in order to try to see how it worked. But in the end, I managed to get it to work, and I really, really enjoy this team. 900,000 dust gone. So, you know, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. It helps get it out to more people. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in that next video. Peace.